I really need to get something off my chest because it's been playing on my mind.
No, behave. I need a stronger reaction.
And he's planned to take his daughter in full time, but not her older sister. That means the 14-year-old, the one he raised for years, could end up in the care system.
How does one respect their man?
Yeah, it's true. There's no respect there.
Babe, it's your house. Tell your husband, hun, they're both coming.
Imagine the rejection from that poor girl. I would struggle to stay with my husband.
Yeah.
Because I would view him differently.
Nobody is sitting you down and saying, you lot have lost your mind.
Yes.
You need to take this child in. So we will be your friendly sphere of influence.
Hi, babe, you in the house? We need a male's perspective. Can you come up, please?
I'll fan you.
Okay, thank you.
God, what a diva. Look at her.
She says what? She says who? She says where?
You can't have them as part of your life and then just switch it off like that. You're either all in or you're not. I think
Would that
most
be
men
to
are saying
happen?
that kids got to go to care.
Really?
I think a lot of people would.
Plot twist.
But I ain't with the mum and I ain't been with her for all these years. What am I doing? Like,
It's not your child.
It's not my kid. Where's the dad? I can't see this kid go to care.
Yeah.
Like the care system, as much as the good they do, it's difficult for kids.
Oh, you can only save one person. Your wife and your children are drowning. Most men will say, I'll save my wife.
Hi guys, welcome to Blended. I'm Kate Ferdinand and this is the podcast where we delve into lots of different issues and the great parts around blended families. I have two amazing co-hosts, Nathalie and Priscilla. I've got the giggles. And we're going to answer your dilemma questions and have a really good time today. I don't know why, guys, I've said this before. I do this intro every single week. Nothing changes. It remains the same. And every week I can't get it right. But here we are. Let's give it a go. How are you, ladies?
I'm great. I'm having a good hair day.
Yeah, the hair is good today.
Thanks, guys.
Did you coil that yourself?
I got this thing on Amazon where you it's just like a long bit of like padded material and you just like twist your hair around.
Sleepless curls?
Sleepless curls, yeah.
Yeah. Did you sleep in that last night?
Yeah, I slept in it.
That looks so, if I could show the photo of me, I did not look like that, right? This is comical. So Tia's got like lovely long hair. She just sleeps because like blow dry.
Yeah.
I couldn't even post it on Instagram. It was that bad. I done it. I'm like, oh, lovely. I'm going to wake up and give out. It was like a bob.
No.
Like an old lady. I look horrific.
Were they really tight?
Tight little like, no. So bad. So
did you do it wet?
I sprayed it with water, I think.
I didn't. I did mine dry.
It looks so good.
Olaplex oil on it.
Yeah.
And but hairspray in the morning.
But did you struggle to sleep? Was it uncomfortable?
No, it's all right. I think I did it a little bit too tight, because my hair's quite thin at the front.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, there were a few points in the night where I was like, ooh. But no, this is the way forwards because it's like heatless curls.
Unbelievable.
I'm all over this.
And Cilla, you've got the slip back.
Looking gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm just, trying to keep my face looking slim before it swells up.
Your face looks slim.
It does.
Does it really?
You look good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But I do feel I'm going to start retaining water in my face very soon. That makes me sad. But I'm still pregnant. Actually, I don't even know. I don't know when you're going to see this. But obviously I'm pregnant. So yeah, but I'm fine. If I sit like this, I am interested. It's just my back's killing me.
You relax. You do whatever you need to be comfortable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And how are you?
Talking about water retention, I've bought this thing for my face. I saw it on Instagram. Like I can get drawn into these things, and it's like not a machine, but like a handheld instrument.
Yeah.
And you go like this on your cheeks, on your chin. It's unbelievable.
And it's like shaped like that, and it's got the lights on it.
It's not
the
like,
LED
no,
light
I've seen that one. It's not that one.
Oh.
It's like a two-prong thing. You got that, and one side goes that side, and one side goes that side. And I swear to God, it's so good. I've used it only twice. No, I've used it twice. I have my makeup done, and she's like, "What have you done to your face?"
Send me
and
the
I'm
link.
like, "No, it's £38."
Send me the link.
And it just it hurts a little bit.
I bought the thing that you and Dan got.
Oh yeah, LED light.
Yeah, the LED, but it's just so big and cumbersome, and like getting it out is just long. And I didn't.
For your face.
Yeah,
So it's LED. Sorry, I've told a lot of people about this. You know, like you have the LED masks.
Yeah.
But this one's a light, like you lay under it, like curved, but you can put it anywhere on your body.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got a bit of like inflammation, if you've got scars, you've got swelling, you can move it down to any part of your body. It's great. You've just got to put the time aside to do it.
That's what it is. I want to use it once and see results immediately.
Yeah.
How often do you do it?
Well, I'm being a hypocrite because I've not used it in a very long time. But in an ideal world, you should use it 3 times a week for 20 minutes.
And this is the thing, it's so big. Like, you've got to get the thing out and plug it in, lie on the floor.
But it's really good.
Or on the bed, yeah.
I want one.
But you should use it. Yeah, but I don't.
Should.
What I've realised, I'm not into things that like take a really long time. That's why this new little tool that I've got, £30, you just do 6 times and then it's done. I can handle that.
Yeah, same. Send me the link.
Okay, so put the link in
So
the video.
in conclusion, we're all buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in
That's our
up
beauty talk
like this
today.
next week.
We are not conceited.
We got a reason.
Okay, we're all good. So I've got a dilemma. It's quite a long one here. So let's get into it. Hi, ladies. I really need to get something off my chest because it's been playing on my mind. I've been with my partner for 5 years. He has a 12-year-old daughter and a 14-year-old stepdaughter from his previous relationship. He helped raise both girls and they've been a big part of our lives. But now their mum isn't well enough to look after them and he's planning to take his daughter in full time, but not her older sister. That means the 14-year-old, the one he raised for years, could end up in the care system. I know it's complicated and I understand she's not his biological child, but she's still his child in so many ways and their sisters. It's made me start thinking about my own son, who's 9. If something ever happened to me, would he take him in too, or would he let my son go the same way?
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Right, so let's just, that was quite long and it's quite complicated. So he's got a daughter who's 12, but he's got a 14-year-old stepdaughter from a previous relationship that he still has relations with.
But the girls are half siblings. They both have the same mum.
They both have the same mum, and their mum is getting ill, and so I'm assuming that she can't care for them anymore. So he's going to take in his 12-year-old daughter, and not his stepdaughter, even though they're siblings. He's going to split them up.
And he's helped to raise them, so they both see him very much as a father figure.
Yeah, I've just got to say about that. It makes me really angry.
Same. Anger.
That makes me angry. That makes me really, really sad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going straight off my emotions here, because we've had Ashley on the podcast, Ashley John Baptiste, who spoke about being brought up in care and how like detrimental it is to split up siblings. There's a whole kind of, I don't know if the word's movement, but something in the government around keeping siblings together and how important it is.
Yeah.
So number one, them as siblings, I think it's really important to keep them together. But number two, they're both potentially going to lose their mum because she's really ill. And if she sees you as a father figure, she's also going to lose you, the stepdaughter. I just can't imagine what that would be like for her.
So traumatic. Like, one of the first questions that's coming into my mind is, where's her biological father?
Mm-hmm.
And is he maybe doing this because he doesn't want to encroach, and step in where her biological father maybe hasn't yet?
But the stepmom's saying that she'll go into care. So she must not have a father that is ready and available and about.
Yeah. In that case, no matter how you spin it, this is so cold-hearted. This is so cold-hearted.
On who? Like
on the stepfather's part, yeah.
Cilla's not sure. I can see that little face.
It's not that I'm not sure. It's just that if my dad was allowing my sister to go into care, I will never speak to you again. This is a girl, a sibling that I've grown up with. I've known her all my life. I've lived with her all my life. I have not lived with my dad all of my life. And you are taking me in to live with a step brother, a boy that I don't really know, and you are allowing my sister to go into care. I'm just confused what I, as a child, am meant to do with that. Because it's one thing to feel like I don't want to do this, like as a man or father or stepdad, to say I don't want to take in a child that is not my own, or for whatever reason he has. But what do you think you're going to do to your child? Is she going to wake up every morning and say, "Hi, Daddy," and think about, because how old is she again? He's biological.
12.
She's old enough she's old enough to understand that my sister's in care.
Yeah.
She's not going to be thinking, "Oh, Is she like in La La Land? Like, no, she's awake. She's woke.
And she's going to be feeling guilty as well.
Exactly.
That she's got a, living with family and her sister isn't.
Yeah.
The sibling bonds, especially when you're young, is crazy, unbreakable.
Sorry. Stronger than parents.
I know it breaks up, but the siblings bond sometimes as you get older dilutes slightly.
Yeah.
But when you're young and you live in the house together, your shared experience and everything you go through, the sibling bond is so strong.
Yes.
How I just can't comprehend how he would do that to her.
I actually love my brother. I feel the love for my brother deeper than I feel for my mum.
Aww.
It's
Really?
like, no. I can come to terms with losing my mum one day, can't come to terms with losing my brother at all.
Really?
That's how closely that we've been raised.
Wow.
So if someone was to come and collect me and say my brother has to go somewhere else, I'm going where he's going. We'll suffer together, that's fine.
And she's 14. It's like...
She's a baby.
I mean, she's a baby, but she's also a teenager who... I'm assuming, and to many on many levels, is probably quite self-sufficient. It's not like he is burdened potentially with
like he has to wipe her bum.
Adopting a 4-year-old and doing a school run and all of those things. It's like, in essence, it's 4 years of care. I'm not surprised that the listener is concerned about what would happen to her son.
How does one respect their man?
Yeah, it's true. There's no respect there.
I'm meant to fancy you after this.
Yeah.
You've actually come to me and you want sympathy from me. I'm confused. Like the stepmom or the wife, she's not giving any indication that she doesn't want both girls to come because she's saying she has to get this off her chest, kind of thing. So it's all on your man. I can't respect you. That's crazy. It's only for a period of time. It's not forever. And it's like, did you ever love this girl then? When you were her stepdad, like what feelings did you have for her? And are they dead?
Imagine the rejection from that poor girl, how she will feel. She's going to lose everything. Her mum,
her stepfather,
her stepdad, who she probably realised,
knows it.
her sister, her home.
No.
I don't actually think, I know this is a bit extreme, I would struggle to stay with my husband.
Yeah.
Because I would view him differently because that would be unacceptable for me. Unacceptable.
He's going to do it to his stepson if it ever happens.
If she's unsure about what he would do with her son, then that to me screams that she hasn't had a conversation with him about what's going on with
or she doesn't know him.
Yeah, or
she should be so sure.
But maybe somebody needs to explain to him, like, this isn't the right move. And as his wife, I would say you are the person to do that. Have a conversation with him. This isn't the right move. You're breaking up the sisters. She's potentially going to lose her mum. Going to lose you, her home, and end up in care. And actually, I'm also concerned about what would happen with my son if anything did happen. Like, there needs to be a conversation around this. And if it's not your wife that's going to have the conversation, then who is?
This is where romanticizing step families go so wrong, and where we don't have like that grain of reality in the back of our heads. The fact of the matter is we could all love each other deeply, but we are not like the nuclear family. We are not all blood. We are not all like seen the same in the law. Like, we are a different type of family.
Yeah.
And if we had that kind of sense of reality at the back of our heads, or that grain of reality in the back of our heads, maybe this wouldn't be so shocking. But it's just this whole idea of, you're a child, obviously I love you, obviously I want to take care of you, obviously no matter where you came from, like, I avail myself to you, we're gonna be family, is like at the forefront. We're selling this kind of image of what it is, that when we are faced with a reality like this, we're like, oh, this man is diabolical. At the end of the day, he has a choice, but where my gripe is if you love your biological daughter, how can you allow her to deal with the grief of losing her sister?
Yeah.
It's not even so much that I used to be your stepdad, so you're always going to have a place with me if you're ever in need or in trouble. I feel like, who's to say he ever loved her? Maybe he felt duty bound. I'm with your mum. I will take care of you. You know, I'm going to avail myself. I'm no longer with your mum. I don't really see you as anything. I think that's just real. But this child is connected to your child. What are we doing?
Yeah.
And honestly, if this is the kind of thought process that you can have or reaction, then it does call into question your relationship or what you feel like your responsibility is towards your stepson. Because if you are here just out of duty and you have not kind of like made it clear what your position is come hell or high water, you're just scary to me. You're like, you're a red flag. You're not, you do not represent stability as a man should to me. Because these are children. What,
your whole character is called into question.
All of it.
Your whole character.
And we're trying, I think, as parents, to protect your children from upset, grief at all costs.
Yeah.
And this is going to directly impact his child.
Yeah,
even if he's
your
not doing it for him and he
child.
thinks, I don't really want to, but at the end of the day,
It's your child.
it will keep my daughter happy.
Yeah.
So it's the right thing to do. That's what I'm going to do. He doesn't have to want to do it.
Yeah,
But I think it's
absolutely.
about what's right. I mean, it could be a financial issue. He might not be able to afford or might not have enough space in his house, enough rooms.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, like if the
Reduce
flip
your
side of the
costs.
coin is care, figure it out. Buy
I
some
think
bunk
that-
beds.
Reduce
Yeah.
your costs.
Do you know what I mean? Cook a pot of
Sorry.
stew chicken.
And let go of the front
Like-
room, make it into a bedroom. Sorry, where there's a will,
There
there's
is a way.
To be
Sorry.
honest
There
with
is a
you,
way.
the girls could share a bedroom.
The girls can share.
They'd be much happier doing that
than one of them
go
being
back-
in care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
wild. Now, Debbie, flip it then.
Go on.
So what if he says, do you know what? I don't want to split the sisters up.
Yeah.
They have this unbreakable bond, but I still don't want to take them both in. So I'm going to allow them both to go into care because that I just want them to stay together.
He couldn't guarantee that they wouldn't be split up in care.
Let's say he could. He's saying I will let go of my biological child and put her in care too.
Sorry.
Yes. Your
I actually
character's
think me
still-
being the person I am, I'd probably take on as a stepmom both of the kids
And ditch the man.
and
I
ditch
would.
the man.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Because the wife, the stepmom here, clearly loves the daughter
Yeah.
and has a relationship with. Sorry, it's getting confusing because they're both.
Biological daughter, stepdaughter.
Yeah, but it's not her biological daughter, is it?
No, they're both.
His biological
yeah, oh, yeah, okay.
partner's biological
Yeah.
So
daughter.
the stepmom clearly loves his partner's biological daughter
Yeah.
and his partner's stepdaughter.
Her
She's
par-
obviously got
her
partner.
partners.
This is getting
Considering
confusing.
them both.
She's considering them both. She's a woman.
Yeah.
She's got a heart.
Yeah.
I would take them on. There's no way I could have a child that I've had a lot of. That is, oh God.
Forget it. You are connected to my husband. If I love my stepdaughter, I'm going to have to love her sister as well.
Yeah.
This is like we didn't plan for this. This is a crazy situation. We don't know how long it's going to last or what the outcome is. But as the woman of this house, they're both coming. I think we have to just get to a place where it's like, you don't need to call, you don't need to write into us and ask us an opinion. Babe, it's your house. Tell your husband, hun, they're both coming.
Yeah.
Where are we making room for them?
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to go to bed and wake up the next day knowing that you allowed your daughter to come here and say goodbye to her sister.
Yeah.
It's going to be a problem between you and I. So if you want us to be cool, let's get ready to receive them both. Sorry, what's that?
I feel like it would sap the joy out of their home to constantly have in the background that the sister is in the care system.
You know, some people don't have a guilty conscience, so.
Yeah, they
Like
sleep
psychopaths.
well.
Yeah. Like, I
yeah.
mean, I don't think I could live with myself if that was me. I'll be
Absolutely
having
not.
sleepless nights.
Absolutely
But
not.
a lot of people, they just block it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'd be shy. Sorry. I can't walk around my man knowing that he did that.
Yeah.
What am I meant to tell people? No, I can't. They have to both come. And I just feel like, blood relative or not, adults have responsibility to children. It's like walking down the street and seeing a child in danger and like, it's not my child. And then you carry on. Are you
Are you all
sick.
right?
Yeah, you're okay. Like, you don't have to be a parent. You don't have to work with children. They don't have to be your children. When a child is in need, how did it become debatable for adults to care for vulnerable people? Is that a debate?
Yeah, do you know what else is what I'm thinking? This could all be us in a situation. It's, for example, if something happened to Sace,
Yeah.
and you met a new person and, he's older, Cam's older, it's different.
Yeah.
I suppose it's like me. It's like me basically saying I won't keep Tate and Tia, but I'll keep my children.
Or like you're saying you would keep...
Cree and Shay.
Yeah, Cree and Shay, but not
Tate and Tia.
Yeah.
Because Lorenz is older, that's why I'm not talking about him.
Mad.
When I think about it, like, from my situation here, number one, that is just, I can't even begin. But my actual children, forget about my feelings
I'm
for a
going to
minute.
hate you, sorry.
Cree and Shay are going to hate me.
Yeah.
They're going to hate me
they
because
have
that's
to
their
hate you.
siblings.
Yeah.
And also, how could I live with myself? I've loved these children for so many years, and now I'm going to see them off with a stranger. Anything could happen. The care system, as we spoke about before, there's lots of great things, but it's flawed in many ways. I don't know, even if it was a cousin, I think I'd end up taking them in because I would never want to see a child go into the care system when it can be avoided.
Yeah, I think going back to what you said, Cilla, as well, was there ever love there for the stepchild? Maybe not. Maybe it was just a sense of duty, and that sense of duty no longer exists now that the biological mum is unwell, incapacitated. He doesn't care about proving to her or demonstrating to her that he's dutiful and that he has any kind of care or love for her biological child.
Or love for her ever, because it's like, we used to be together. Does that not mean anything? It's an idea of like, this is our child's sibling. Do you hate me that much that you can't take in my child? Like, you see me down it, because you hear stories about exes taking care of their exes when they become like sick, like they have cancer or whatever, and they need like end of life care or whatever. Like, you see stories about that. They haven't been together for years, but it's like, because you're my child's other parent, I'm going to come and help you with groceries or whatever, because I know you're on your way out and we used to have a whole life together. That means nothing for this man. Not the fact that you and this woman used to be together, the fact that this girl is a part of the DNA of your own biological child, and the fact that you had a hand in raising your ex-stepdaughter, all of that means nothing. We've just cut and moved on. I just don't know. Actually, let me not lie. I do know people like that, and it's happened before. And yeah, I feel like this is how like relatives end up taking people in.
Yeah.
If you have relatives to take you in.
Yeah.
I mean, how long do you stay in care for?
Till you're 18.
But then when you're 18, that's
So
what
where'd
that's
you
when
go when you're 18?
You go and you're given social housing if you're lucky.
And that's it. You have to like find a job and just
Figure it out.
do you.
Yeah.
And that's what is hard anyway. Like, there's a lot of, she's getting rejected here by her stepdad. She's going to go into care. And a lot of children in care feel like they've created a relationship with their foster carers or wherever they are. And it gets to 18, they're not getting paid anymore, the carers, and they chuck them out.
They have to go.
And they just got rejected again. We've all spoke about how rejection just like really can affect you and, question your relationships going forward and makes you act a certain way. I don't know how you could do it to a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
I just don't know how. It doesn't matter even like if I didn't get along with her, if she's driving mad, I know that I'm doing what's right for the long run.
Yeah.
And such a pivotal time in her life. I mean, at any age, but 14, you're about to, go into starting your GCSEs, and it's just...
And having the absence of two fathers.
Yeah.
Your biological, for whatever reason, they're not about.
And your
stepdad, and like neither of them are there for me.
The wife needs to step in. The wife is the other sensible adult. And there's three adults in this situation that I can see. His wife, him, and the biological mum, who's unwell, obviously, and incapacitated. As the only rational or able-bodied, rational thinking person in this situation, I think it's her duty and responsibility to step in here.
Absolutely. If I was her, I would have the same feelings.
Yeah.
If something happens to me, what's going to happen to my son?
Yeah. Ask him.
No,
Ask him.
you can't lie.
You can't pick and choose. Really. Or I mean, the thing is, he can pick and choose, because that's what scares me, because I don't really look at biology as family, to be honest with you. I look at it as how I feel about you is how I'll act towards you and how I'll care for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I will care for you, whatever happens. Doesn't matter if you're not related to me.
Yeah.
Whereas some people are so black and white.
Yeah.
And that's scary. It's
Really
like his
scary.
heart's gone. Where is his heart?
I would, if I were her, and if she doesn't trust him, and if this is now, shaping the way that she sees his character and his morals, make sure that she puts provisions in place, contractual provisions in place for her biological son.
Yep.
So if he goes to her sister or her parents or somebody else.
How sad though, because he's lived with her, lived with him, for maybe 50% or 100% of the time, and now he won't be able to do that. It's sad. I always think if anything happened to anyone, I would try my best to keep the children's lives as stable as possible. Like, you'd like them to stay in the same home, you'd like them to go to the same school, if financially feasible, of course. You'd want to not break too many routines and things that you already had in place.
Yeah.
So that's sad, man. Break
It's so sad.
I think we should do everything in our power to protect children, because children are...
He's wicked.
Yeah, he's wicked. Children are... You know what it is. Traumatized children become...
Traumatized adults who go on to traumatized children sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't want to blame victims, but...
They can't help it.
The fact that she now has to lie down with this man, and that I just don't understand how this relationship can continue once you see this kind of...
We're quite strong-willed though, all of us. We're quite like...
Can you read how she started it again?
Sorry. Okay. Hi, ladies. I really need to get something off my chest because it's been playing on my mind.
Behave. I need a stronger reaction. Do you know what I mean?
Hi, ladies. I'm fucking fuming.
This is it. I need a stronger reaction, because she's come into this this awkward things happening. What do you mean I need to get something off my chest? You just my husband has lost his mind. Damn mind.
Yes.
What do you lot think?
Yeah.
No, she's come into it too easy. I don't think I can rely on her now.
Off the bat.
Just that one line. I don't think I can depend on her to pull her man up. Sometimes men are to their women, snap out of it. This is what we're going to do. You can do it. Snap out. Sometimes women need to pay it forward. Babe, you've lost your damn mind.
Yeah.
I love you. I've got your back, but no.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
And that is what a relationship is about.
Yeah.
Sometimes we are caught up.
You got to pull a rank sometimes.
You have to. And you have to correct people and make them see the error in maybe their ways. And that's what relationships about.
Yeah.
So she's got to pull up her man. You're right.
This is not a dilemma. This is not. It's not a dilemma at all. Babe.
The dilemma is your backbone.
Babe. Now we have to talk about you. Okay? You wanted us to talk about your man. That's not the issue. Okay? I feel like we need to have a sub-series where it's called the empowerment series, because you women, the energy that I need from you, the strength that I need you to exhibit, you're letting me down. What is this? This is not a dilemma. She should have said, tell me how to phrase it to my man, because this is what I really want to say to him. What do you guys think? Do you understand? And then we tell you how to, someone might say, go soft. Someone might say, write a letter. Someone might say, just grab him by the scruff of his neck and say, wake up.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's the dilemma. This is not a dilemma. We're really deciding whether it's okay for a child to go into care when they have familiar people there.
Yeah, a family.
Oh, come on.
Well said.
Sorry.
No one's going to send any listener questions. We are just basically attacking the listeners. We're turning it all on them.
Sorry.
No, but sometimes you've got to hear it straight.
Yeah.
Accountability.
Yeah, and this is what it is like. It's fine. you can send in like your listener questions, but don't ever think that you're in a position where you're not blamable, where you're perfect, where you don't have to like take account for anything. No, sometimes, and honestly, this is what a lot of what I do in my coaching. Sometimes people will come to me and say, this person, that person, or the BM or whatever. And I'm like, you.
And maybe the reason why a lot of these dilemmas end up becoming dilemmas is because there is no accountability in your immediate circle or, you know, with the sphere of influence around you.
Yes.
Nobody is sitting you down and saying, you lot have lost your mind.
Yes.
You need to take this child in. So we will be your friendly sphere of influence
if
that
you
will
like,
do that.
if you don't have that WhatsApp group. Because honestly, if I was doing something crazy or my husband was doing something, I've got a WhatsApp group. I will just type it in.
Will you?
Yeah.
I would never.
Listen, as married couples, you need other married couples. What?
I maybe have like one other couple that I would say anything to.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's the
that
group.
would pull me up.
Well, we have
That's
our
the
couples group chat, like with our little Ubuntu circle. And then we have the wives group chat, which is like separate. And what I find is when we need to, you know, express ourselves or have some frustrations, and this is a very, very trusted circle, like it's my inner circle. It's the wives group chat that we'll go to. We wouldn't put it out.
Wouldn't you?
No, not in the couples chat. Definitely not. And
we couples chat.
We talk about, you know, not bringing everything to the group chat as well. As I think in marriages, you know, you have to keep some stuff back and keep some, you can't take all your problems to the group chat, but it's like some stuff has to make it to the group chat.
Something like this will go into the group chat.
100%.
100%. Talk to your boy.
What, to the couples group chat?
To the couple. I only have a couples group chat.
Wow.
Obviously,
who's in the couple? How many couples are in the couple?
Just one couple.
Okay.
So you and one other couple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's quite intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But obviously there are like my personal, like, so if I wanted to go crazy, I'll probably call the wife and like kind of buffer my feelings with her. When I've calmed down, then I might bring it to my husband and I'm not so like amped up. But like things like this, where like there's an automatic disagreement within our marriage, I'm going to bring it to the group and say, guys, this is what we're going through. Who wants to start praying for us? Give me your opinions. Who's going to help us? Yeah.
Oh, I'm not open like that.
No, married couples need married couples.
I would speak to like another married couple, one other married couple in person, probably. But there's no way I'm saying this is what's going on.
If you and Ria were fighting.
There's one couple that I'd go to.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's couples that go through stuff and they cannot see their way out as a couple. You need other people to jump in and say, bro, stop doing this to your wife. Yeah. Or sis, hear him out.
Yeah, and I think those relationships are so important.
So important.
But I don't think I'd just type it in the group chat. I think I'd have to make a call. And I'd say, listen, I've got her, like, if it's about something, I've got her upset here, you need to fix up.
Like, I would need permission to be like, can I put this in the group? As if I just
you're fighting.
If we were in the midst of an argument and I just put it in public.
Oh, that's like a bomb.
Oh my God, that would not go down well.
Well, ours is one other couple, so it's not really public. But like, I wouldn't put it in the church group and say, guys, pray for us. This is what my husband's doing. That's wild. That's crazy.
And do you know what? If I was having if we were having an argument and he put something in the group chat, I would leave. Natalie has left the group. Don't tell me nothing.
Embarrass me.
Yeah, I think I'd do more like, I'm more indirect. Like, say the group chat's chatting as normal.
Yeah.
And then like Ria starts talking. I'm like, oh, okay.
You can chat now. Yeah?
You could talk in. That's more my vibe. I'm a bit more like that.
No, that's fine as well, because the indication
passive aggressive.
Why did Kate say that?
Yeah, and then they're gonna say, come on, let's get into it. Yeah. But I don't think I'm just gonna out the marriage. We're not perfect in any way, shape, or form. There's only
guys, I'm having a hot flash. Yeah. Just signal me.
Yeah, do you need anything? She needs a fan. Do you want to fan her?
Here, okay, let me fan you.
Thanks.
Oops.
I'll fan you.
I'll fan you.
Okay, thank you.
God, what a diva. Look at her.
She says what? She says who? She says where? How did we get here?
I don't know, sorry.
I was saying she needs to out her husband.
That's it, out him.
Sometimes you have to shame
On Instagram, on Facebook.
on Blended.
On Blended.
I know your name. No, I'm joking. Don't know your name, but no, yeah. Like,
Yeah, let's
you need to hear it. Like, he needs to hear it said back to him.
Yes.
This is what you're proposing. And then we have to see his reaction, because sometimes when you hear it in your own head, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
and also sometimes I feel like you need to, sorry, my belly's rumbling. And sometimes I feel like you have to make them think about how it was if it was them. So, okay, you pass away and your daughter, I don't take on your daughter. You have to put it to them and they might understand it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Sometimes men can only see things from their perspective.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So you have to flip the switch a little bit.
Yeah.
And maybe he's just not seeing it. We're being really hard on him and this is the wrong thing. But maybe he just needs his woman to step up and say, it's out of pocket, and he might change his mind.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my sole advice, aside from if you want me to absolutely rip your man to shreds. My advice is you rip your man to shreds.
Right, guys, do we need a male's perspective?
Yes.
Because I think Ria's in the house. Hang on a minute. He's not very good at answering the phone, to be fair.
He shouldn't come and defend any man over here, because that's crazy.
He could be anywhere. Oh, hi, babe. You in the house?
Yeah, I'm just laying on the sofa.
We need a male's perspective. Can you come up, please? He's coming. Bye. Sorry.
Yeah.
Big RF is on his way up, guys. You know,
Big RF.
We're asking him, what's wrong with this man? Like what is
we need
it
to,
with
because
him?
men, you need to put it to them sometimes. So we
Yeah.
need to say, if I had a child,
No, I don't want to put it to Rio, because Rio's going to do that thing that he does. Well, not me. No. So what would you say to this? Well, we know you're a stand-up guy. Fine. I want to know what you would say to this guy. If this guy came saying, yeah, this is because, you know, there are some men that will say to their guy friends, you know, you can't chat to me. Like, we can't be cool
Yes.
anymore because you don't look after your kids and I don't
Yes.
respect that. Or you beat your wife and I don't rate that. So we can't be friends. And they've been friends for like 25 years.
And a lot of people say that men would change if other men held them to account.
I'm telling you, the
Right?
truth.
So if
They
it was
hear it
socially
differently.
unacceptable
Then it
to
wouldn't be
abandon your
cool.
kids, less
Yes.
men would abandon their kids.
Yeah, so this is what I want Rio to come and tell me. Like, what would you say, knowing the psyche of a man?
here he is.
But also,
he might say, I wouldn't say nothing. It's none of my business.
well, then Rio needs to go back out. And then we have to bring it back to the women to save the day.
Was you recording
That's
this? Was
wild. That's
Hello?
wild.
Hello.
Hi there. Sorry, we need help.
Warming up, man.
Hello, babe.
It is warm in here.
We've been summoned.
Dying.
I was just going to sleep.
Was you?
No.
Oh, you're right. A bit sleepy.
Yeah, no, no.
Okay, right. We've got a dilemma and we really need a male's perspective. Shall I read the whole dilemma? It's
Yeah.
long.
We want to know what you would say
To this guy. Not if it was you.
Yeah, not if it was you. Don't put yours.
Just advice.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
would your advice be to him, if at all? If you would give him any advice
I'll
at
just
all?
cut it down. I've been with my partner for 5 years. He has a 12-year-old daughter and a 14-year-old stepdaughter from his previous relationship. He helped raise both girls and they've been a big part of our lives. Their mum isn't well enough to look after them. He's planned taking his daughter full-time, but not his stepdaughter. So the 14-year-old girl might go into the care system.
And he's been with them for 5 years.
No, sorry. He's with his current partner for 5 years.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
This is his old stepdaughter. So like as if from a previous relationship.
Yeah.
So his daughter, sibling, because they've got the same mum. Does that make sense?
You got to take both, man.
What are you going to say to him? He's thinking one can go into care.
Because I think his daughter, both the daughters will resent him for it. His biological and his own daughter.
Yeah.
I think you can't have them as part of your life and then just switch it off like that. You're either all in or you're not.
So say like you've broke up with her for 10 years, you don't talk to the lady anymore. You don't really see your stepdaughter loads, your old stepdaughter, but you cared for her at some time. Do you
I
still...
wouldn't let her go into care.
Okay. And what
But sorry, I think again you got to think about the circumstances as well of that person. And I think,
financial circumstances?
yeah, I think he will. I think some people will go, "Oh, financially, I can't do it," so that just takes every emotion out of it. Some people won't. I think I would be the person that I would take the kid with me
Yeah.
under my roof.
Even if it costs you financially.
Yeah.
Good. So that is it ever okay or understandable where a man was with a woman that had a child, but when they break up, he doesn't feel duty bound to that child anymore? Is it okay for him to say, okay, we're not together anymore, so this child really has nothing to do with me anymore?
And it's not his biological kid.
No.
I think it all depends on the circumstances, because what's the bond like between the father or the male person in that relationship with the kid? Like, have you built a good relationship with a kid? How long have you been there?
So if you didn't really have a relationship with the child, you were cool, you looked after that child, you played your part in raising that child, but now I'm not with your mum, so
I don't agree with that, yeah, but I understand how some people do start going and think like that. I wouldn't do that. If I've got a bond with a kid, because I would always look at it from how a kid would think. And that kid see me as like some sort of like father figure in that house for 1 year, 2, 3, 4 years, whatever it is, and I'm just going to walk away. I'd always maintain a relationship with that kid where they come to me when you want.
Okay, say you haven't maintained a relationship, yeah, but you did have love for them at the time, and all of a sudden now their mum's dying, they've got no one to go to. If you haven't maintained a relationship for 5 years, do you let that child go to care or do you take them in?
No, I don't let the kid go to care. Last thing I won't let the kid go to care.
And you would say this to another man?
Yeah, you can't let the kid go to care.
If the man's saying, no,
I'd say,
sorry.
That's not cool, man.
This is it.
In reality, how likely would that happen? Like, how likely would that be to happen?
Kids got to go to care.
Really?
I think a lot of people would.
Plot twist. Why?
I do. I just think that because most men will be like, and I'm not saying they're right. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But I got some sort of like empathy with what they're saying, or just understanding of what. But I ain't with the mum, and I ain't been with her for all these years. What am I doing? Like,
it's not your child.
It's not my kid. Where's the dad? Where's the kid's dad? And whereas I wouldn't look at it like, I would be more like, forget the kid's dad. He's obviously not there.
Yeah.
So I can't see this kid go to care.
Yeah.
Like the care system, as much as the good they do, it's difficult for kids to go into care and come out the right way.
Yeah.
So the only anchor really here is that the ex-stepdaughter is related to his biological daughter. And so for that reason alone, he should keep the girl.
Yeah.
If it not be that case, it's like, okay, I understand if you want her to go into care.
No, I wouldn't say
not you
advise him to
personally,
go
I mean,
care.
you telling this man.
I'll be saying you got to take the kid can't go into care, man. You've had a relationship with this kid at some point. Like you was with the mum.
I have another question as well. How likely are men? How likely is it that men will hold one another to account? So, like you said, you would speak to. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
That giggle.
Why
that giggle means there's trouble,
right? Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Is it like out of bounds almost?
It's not my business.
A lot of men don't talk about stuff like this. We just see the eventuality. Like, what's the all the events have gone on in the middle. What's the final picture look like? You know what? I was going to take the baby or the kid into my house, but I just thought, you know what? I ain't seen the kid for 5 years, and I've done this, and then some men will go right. But I think if it depends on friendship groups as well, how tight-knit they are, how much they communicate. But a lot of guys don't really communicate about these. This is like a vulnerable, like quite a delicate situation that some men just go, right, like, blinkers on, I ain't doing it.
Right.
And then some man will not tell no one. And then a big fracas will happen, and then it will come out in the wash. He didn't even consider taking it. And something like, what, you what happened?
Yeah.
No, that's a madness. What are you doing?
Why do men do that? How can you cope? How can you make these big decisions without talking to someone?
Yeah.
How?
But
that's
the
way the condition.
Yeah,
men are very different. Women is like the problem shared is a problem halved. That's what a lot of women. That's how they have in their circle. So you all communicate and you talk about stuff. And men is not like the emotional stuff and the vulnerable stuff is over there. And we get together and we chat and it's like football, jokes, what's going on, girls, whatever.
We need to do better. That's crazy.
But that type of situation is like a lot of people I know, men I know, it's more like when the decision's been made and the situation's been sorted, rightly or wrongly, yeah, man, I was going through some stuff about 3 months ago.
Yeah,
Really?
I've heard a lot of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, how come you didn't say nothing to me? Yeah, I know, man. Everyone's got their own things going. I didn't want to burden anyone, or I just thought I'd just deal with it.
So am I
really
wrong for
interesting.
thinking that this man's wicked? Is he like, maybe he's not wicked at all and that's just the way he's wired? Am I being judgmental?
I think you're being judgmental, but that's fine. That's normal. But I just think that, I think it's wrong, innit? I wouldn't do that. I don't think, well, I'm saying that now. If someone said to me the baby's going into care, that is not good.
Yeah, but
for
say
me.
this. I don't know. Okay,
Okay,
say she wasn't going to care.
And she was going up to another country with a relative
Yeah.
and the sisters are now split up because the dad did not take them both in. Is that fine then?
I think it depends how close these sisters are.
I think that's fine.
I
I think that's fine because it's not my business to interfere with your biological family who want to take care of you.
It's only an option because you're saying no.
Oh, so that's like the
sisters
plan
are being
B.
split because you said
But they're not
no.
going into care. They're going.
They're
abroad.
going to another country. So sisters are split.
I think you've got. Sorry, it's circumstantial because I think you've got to really understand the relationship between the two sisters. Your decision could impact your relationship with your biological daughter,
Right.
massively. So sometimes you've got to go, you know what, I don't really want to do this. I actually can't really do this.
But for my
But
child,
for
I
my
will.
biological child, and I've still got love for the child that isn't my biological child, I've got to make this happen.
Yeah.
So with men, you think a lot about biology, don't you?
Yeah.
Like you just see blood.
Yeah, but then, like I'm saying I wouldn't want this. If I've got a relationship with this kid, I wouldn't want the kid to go into care.
What Kate didn't mention is that he has a stepson currently with his new wife. And now she's calling into question that, if something happened to me, would he take care of my 9-year-old son? Does that call into question this man's character? If you were sat at the pub and he told you all of this, and he said, now my wife is feeling some type of way about...
Because I turned that one down.
Yeah.
Would I then question his character as a man?
Or would you think this is two separate situations?
Yeah, I think a lot of men would just go, listen, I don't agree with what he's done, but he's my brother, he's all right, we're cool still. Like, but he's my friend still. Like, but I would know about maybe certain things he might move funny that I didn't know about before. That would be in the back of my mind. But there's a lot of things that some of my friends have done that I don't agree with.
But they're still your friends.
But they're still my friends.
Yeah.
And good friends. But then there's certain things that I wouldn't do with them or watch around them over time that I've learned.
Yeah,
right.
Men and women are too different.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They're just not your friend, really. If there's things that they've done that are really, really questionable.
Like, give me an example of something that one of your friends has done then, if one of your friends done, you would just say, right, delete.
She cheated on her husband and she showed no remorse. And a lot of my husband's male friends knew. And I was the last to find out through the grapevine. I couldn't be around her anymore. Her absolute disrespect and disregard for her marriage and the fact that she was so unremorseful to the point where there's a group of guys talking about you in the male WhatsApp group or whatever, and I'm meant to be associated with you. They don't know you if not through me. And I find out in such a way, no, I can't, I don't respect you anymore.
And domestic violence as well. And I think that's a big one that I've seen a lot of men in my family, friends overlook in their friendship groups, know that they might have been violent towards and abused their partners, their wives. And it just...
that's
your private business and it keeps going.
Yeah, or if a girl was abusing her man, we can't be friends anymore. Like, there's a lot of like moral crossroads that would make me stop talking to you, even if I've known for years. No problem. Because if I don't agree with it, if I don't agree with your morals, I can't sit with you. It's impossible for us to bust joke. What are we laughing about? Think you're wicked.
My relationships with certain people have altered based on domestic violence. Like, I don't condone that at all. Yeah, I think there are deal breakers in friendships if people move funny.
Where we landed with this is we said, actually, a lot of the onus is on his current wife that she needs to intervene and let him know this is unacceptable and we're not going to do this.
We're not going to do it, or we are going to.
We're not going to. So we're going to take
them both.
We're going to take them both and we're not splitting them up.
I think that will be a big driver in whatever the decision's being made.
Yeah.
Like if the current partner, when we ain't taking in someone who's not biological to you, no, take the biological, not the one who isn't. I think a lot of men will go,
okay,
all right then, that's mine made up. But then I think there will be some obviously that don't and go, no, that's what you have to deal with it, or we're going to be done. But
But in this case, you feel like this might be the one thing that sways him. If his wife turns around and says,
you better fix up.
No, we're taking them both. What are you doing?
So, yeah, I think a woman would be able to maybe sway a man.
Yeah.
In a lot of the occasions.
It took a while for us to get there, but then we realised, hold on.
It's not about him.
It's not about him. This is about her and her making it really clear that this is the home that we have and this is how it's going to run.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's a lot going on there, isn't it?
There's a lot going on.
But she sees the problem, he doesn't.
Yeah,
so
that's
maybe
wild.
it's the onus is on her to fix it.
100%.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Cheers,
Thank you.
Thanks,
so
Rio.
much.
Enjoy your nap.
Have a lovely nap.
Oh, yeah, a little power nap.
One thing that I've seen and heard and actually kind of lived is a man is a far better like father figure to a child. You know, when they are in love and in romance and in relationship with the mother. And oftentimes, and I'm not saying this is right, but oftentimes like the quality of like fatherhood kind of like dilutes when the man is not feeling this kind of love towards the mother anymore, biological or otherwise kind of thing. And I feel like this, you know, have you ever heard that thing about, oh, you can only save one person, your wife and your children are drowning? Most men will say, I'll save my wife.
Yes.
And every woman would say, well, most women, not every, because I've heard some women say, no, I'm saving my man.
Yeah.
And then some women will say, I'm saving like my children.
Yeah.
I feel like men do have this mindset of, you really are the matriarch. Like you are the middle of all of this.
Yeah.
So if you die, so I don't know if I can be a dad. I don't know if I even want a family. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life anymore.
Who are these people?
Because you're gone. Yeah.
No, it's true.
Do you know what? That conversation went down in our couples group chat and it was so awkward for me because
What did you say?
obviously, no, Sace answered the question.
Oh no, what did he say?
He has to save Cam. You can't save your wife that you have no kids with over your biological son.
Oh my gosh,
This is a bad conversation.
That's not the anchor.
No, but even I was like, if you saved me and you didn't save Cam, I couldn't even be with you because I'm like, you let your son die? So obviously, you would save your... But then I'm sitting there like, raw. I don't matter at all.
To be fair, you're not even meant to have an opinion.
No.
You're not meant to have an opinion. It's like, okay, this is what the man says, this is what the woman says. But you know me, I've said to my husband, with discomfort, I would save the children only because like there is like a kind of like order in my head to family. And the man is up here and he's meant to take care of me so I can take care of the kids. Like I'm always going to look down towards the kids and he's always going to look down towards me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like I am his priority. And that enables me to like take care of the children that we have together. So if we're in an emergency, my mindset's not going to shift. I'm still looking at the kids. And so it's like, I get, as much as I don't agree, because that's our kids, like how can you let them die? Like they're vulnerable, they're less able. I understand why men say I would save my wife because through the wife, the man has all this stuff. If not for her, it's like if you break off the wife, everything else breaks off as well. He can't jump over the wife and have it all. Do you know?
I mean, he can raise his kids without the wife. He can absolutely do that, just as a wife can raise her children without the husband. Like you might not be able to breastfeed, but you can absolutely
I just think
raise.
It's harder.
It's hard, but do the children need to? Anyway, it's a hard. Anyway,
It's a hot.
I feel like I know the.
sorry, no.
You go.
in Stacey's defense, I don't think he actually answered the question in the group chat, but I know what the answer was.
Yes.
And he was obviously protecting me from feeling.
Cam.
Of course it's Cam. On both of our sides.
Roundup is, this is a horrible situation.
Yeah.
But we got to think about no child really. We should avoid at all costs any child going into care.
Yes.
And if we can be the one to do that, we should step up.
Yeah.
I think that's any situation.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And the stepmom, the wife, really needs to just be clear about how she's feeling, be strong.
Feel empowered.
Because she will be the one that's going to save that girl.
Yes.
Her voice will change everything, hopefully.
Yeah. And her voice, her influence, her intrinsic, the care that she feels intrinsically is so important. It's so important that she expresses that rather than...
It's there for a reason.
It's there for a reason.
Like, you see it as a problem.
Yeah.
You feel some type of way, so much so that you've asked us for our advice. You could have just gone to bed and carried on.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you feel this way. Don't ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And it's a very sad situation.
It really is.
And hopefully the 14-year-old stepdaughter doesn't end up in care. Let's hope that, because...
Let's just hope mum pulls through.
Yeah, we really hope so. Let's pray for that young girl and hopefully that she's okay and she's with her sibling and everything is fine, because it is a bit of a deep one today, I think.
It is.
But thank you so much for watching and for listening. If you are watching on YouTube, then please remember to subscribe and please carry on sending your dilemmas through to the Blended Instagram. And we'll be here at the same time next week. Lots of love. Mwah.